No, it's actually be'ef natsar, be'ef nasar, behefzo kol, be'ef nasar, behefzo kol, be'ef nasar, behefzo kol. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a really good. I have obtained, I obtained some really good. I guess. I'm like, oh really? I have contacted. Really? Well, perhaps I have, because I'm better. My process. I'm feeling much better because yesterday I was very sick. I was very sick. I was like, I was sick like since probably 5,000 years. About like probably six. I was sick six, and then I'm much better. But I took a few, simple home remedies. They're not that simple, but as you saw today, I mean, I filmed it because there was you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to love, and well, no, love. I'm really busy. My remedy, I squeeze oranges. Um, uh, I squeeze an orange juice. Yeah, you squeeze orange juice. Even though I don't even have a juicer, I have a juicer. I have it somewhere in my drawers, but I didn't even pull out the juicer. And I squeezed an orange. I squeezed. Aquí no se vende hielo, que se vende más para arriba. Que lo que se vende aquí, que lo que se vende aquí, que lo que se vende aquí. So, que lo vende, que lo vende. Yesterday night, I was repeating this phrase really long. Que lo que se vende aquí. And I squeezed the meat of the naranjas de la he. No, well, the naranja. Oh yeah, naranja, right? And I also drank, as speaking to, it means porcelain. So I drank today, really great, like tangerine tea, and it's so good. But it has tangerines in it, and I drank this, and I feel very good. It's like, at first I actually threw out this tea. I bought it, then I threw it out, but then see my voice, it's changed. My voice, because we have, in the larynx, we have several ligaments and we have tendons, and then we also have nagłośnia, which we have in our throat. Our throat is really a complex, several tubes, and then they go down to the lungs, and the lungs health is very important. So this, it has very good for the senses and for good well-being. It's a tea that makes you well-being, and I still have a lot of it because the ones that, and it made me feel good. It has a naranjas de la China. Because when you're hearing, no, it's not a communist, like a country that wants to flood the Western with its products, and yet those are the things, the tea sets. Since I'm such an expert in tea, I always have, because I already put my teacup in, because now I'm gonna be studying the Torah. But I actually decided that I'm going to do my 1 hour workout now because because I'm feeling much better, and the feeling that I'm feeling much better is the wonderful gift. Oh, and because I squeezed the juice of an orange, of a naranjas de raji, and I squeezed it into my porcelain cup, and then I added 1/2 a tablespoon of baking soda, and it became like this. It had foam like this thick over on and then I drank it, and I had koev in my gallon yesterday. I had koev in my here. See, it's really right here, and it's a complex. People they specialize in laryngology. Laryngology, no. Every body part is ultra important, and when we go down to the larynx, then there's a system of breathing system. It contains the nose and the mouth and the larynx, and then they have it has ligaments, tendons, muscles, and the like the big like hollow place in there, and then it has this. I wonder what it's called. Trachea. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's trachea. I always say it. It's trachea, and then we have this bronchus, and then we have the lungs. And the lungs are like if you cut up your lungs, you're gonna die. Like if you stop breathing, you're gonna die. So and of course, and it's just. Yeah, but I don't know what this thing, where did it come from? Because I have like really good, I didn't get any sickness since like thousands of years. But in 2019, there was a party at the law faculty. I went there, and because, they had an invitation. So I went there, and I was drinking soup. There was, soup. It's the same catering. All the conferences, they have the same catering. They have the same catering. Ew, they're drinking wine. That's disgusting. No, they're drinking water. Living what they're saying, but but the law faculty here, it always has the same catering. So there's food, and there's a special servant, not like the waiters. They come 2 hours. Oh yeah, and I came 2 hours earlier because first I went to the movie theater, and then because I was just like, it was before it was 1 year before. No, it was it was a year before. It was 2018. Yeah, so it was 2018. So it was 6 years ago that I got sick. But it was 2 years before my graduation of my PhD, and back then I was sitting and I was writing a book. I was finishing my book about the Sanhedrin, because it fascinates me. It's a subject that I love. I've been dealing with it since just the beginning of my doctor work, and it's always been the subject. I love it. And then I was writing on my computer, and I came 2 hours early, and there's at the law faculty building, there are 5 big buildings of the law faculty, and one of them called Collegium Juridicum 2, but you have to go all the way down. The campus is very big. They have the law buildings. There are 5 buildings of the law. So one of them is the big conference, and there was all the law kind of like people, the employees, and there was also the mentor. That I had that mentor that completely didn't fulfill his duty that he was like obliged to. Nie wywiązał się z obowiązków. He did not complete his task at all. He was to help me, and he didn't. Like, he said, I don't know how to do it, and then why don't you ask somebody else to do it? And I went to 3 other guys, and they were like, I don't know how to do it. It's like, I don't know how to deal with space law. I don't understand space law. I never heard of the subject. I don't know how to do it. And then I went to the physics faculty of Wydział Fizyki Uniwersytetu Warszawskiego, to the physics department, and there I been for 2 years, 3 years dealing physics. So I changed into physics. So I am now a lawyer and a physicist. I'm a scholar of space law and a physicist. So I can't I love it. I can't. There's the faculty of physics, but I have such sentiment to law, especially that I started writing my PhD about that was concerning halacha, and I wrote a whole thing about it. It's like that's what I'm dealing with, and this is going to be my subject. And then I started writing with wills and testaments, but yeah, because I had that at work, wills and testaments, but I don't want to deal with that. It's called estate planning. I don't like the subject, so and then I started space law. So and I finished it. Love it. The subject is great. But I'm feeling much better. I'm healthy now. This picture I took when I was at the first year of law school. No, the second one, because the first one I was still like practically a baby. But this one I took when I Everlast. You see Everlast. Okay, I have to really save my voice. It's getting better. Yeah, because there was 2 hours of gym because we had, for example, class such as civil law. It was starting at 11:30. Class starts, and so the gym would be from 8 to 9, and then for 9 there was the weight section. So, and then change in the change room, locker room, put on clothing, and ride to the law faculty, which takes like 45 minutes because you have to. There was no the subway still didn't go right in front of they finished the subway in 2016. They finished the subway stop called Warsaw University before they had to walk through the New World. Yeah, so you have to walk through the New World. Oh yeah, I'm taking this off. Taking this off because this is disgusting. This is disgusting. It's I'm glad. No, but it's so amazing. Constant evolution, constant evolving, constant you're getting just better and better and better. Love it, but not in terms of my throat. Oh yeah, so but generally with everything. So there was the party. It was on December, like December 20, and and I was eating the food that was there, and then I came back home and I was feeling very sick, and so then I went to the emergency room. Like the emergency room in the the city, because there was they weren't working, and it was like December, I don't know, like December 25, and everything was closed. And I found a doctor, but he was like some brown faced immigrant. The doctor was from I don't know, from Pakistan or India. And he didn't he was a I don't know how how the fuck do you speak my language, he was, his name was, I don't know, really really alien. And I'm just I was like, I'm not paying money here to get doctors who are foreigners, immigrants. But okay, so then and then I was reading Veselevispianskiego, and it was really, but he gave me a bad drug. He gave me a medicine, he told me to buy it. But it gave me a allergic reaction. I'm allergic to it. He didn't take a test on me. You have to take a test. But I was feeling really bad. But now I combated it. I'm good. I never have problems with that. And I don't know how that happened. I'm saying I was on the bus and there were students from there's a high school. I don't think they were from the Cervantes high school. It's a Spanish language, where the instruction language is Spanish. Warsaw, and it is Cervantes. I went there. I went to that high school for 2 years when I was 15, 16. I went there for 2 years now, but then I transferred to the ballet school. That was a completely different place. It's at the National Theater Ballet School. So that first it was in Cervantes, then in ballet school. But I don't think the students, they were taking dressage, completely dressage, really kids that, You know, Gambia papyrosa is really disgusting. They have cigarettes in their mouths and they're wearing sweatpants. Like they're wearing sweatpants like to school.